Hello everyone, and welcome to what is to be the LP Productions Christmas special. Now today we have a bit more of a, what would you call it? We've got another issue, or we've got a point to drag our attentions to with this video, because recently in this area, or should I say the tree that I'm sat on, let's pay attention to that. This tree used to be a tree that all my friends from high school, we would come around up here, we would trek up the woodland, we'd come to this tree, we'd set a bonfire off, make sure the tree didn't set on fire, and we'd just drink to our heart's joy and walk over the hills singing, what's it called again, John Denver. It's an absolute banger, you know, from back in the day. But anyways, that's not the main issue. It's kind of the issue, but what the main issue is that one of my friends, his brother, recently passed away. He was 19 at the time he passed away. He passed away recently, very recently, and I thought I'd dedicate this video to him, because even though the reason for his death isn't put out there yet, and I'm just gotta say, I think it was to do with mental health. I've been through mental health. I was going through mental health problems when I was 19 too, but what saved me was coming outside, being with nature, coming back to my roots, lighting a bonfire. Although I don't drink anymore, I do just let the trees talk. But yeah, so I'd like to start this video off with just a moment's silence. I'm not going to say a minute or 2 minutes or anything like that. We'll just tell you what, we'll all go into a little bit of a meditation, shall we? Just to reflect on life, on nature. I'd also like to say a few words, not just for the situation of this lad's departure of this realm, should we say. I believe everyone's got their own choice. It's the free will, but you've got to understand that there's also a free will in letting yourself see other things too, because I'm reflecting this off my own experience when I was 19. I just, nothing really seemed that it was going right. Everyone was blowing up. I was just left there just like, oh, well, okay. It's not a problem that we face. I think it's a misunderstanding, and also a bit of, in a sense, it's a misunderstanding, but as things might come into our life that might block us from understanding. Like, I wouldn't suppose you get to an age where you're like, right, okay, I'm 19, I'm whatever age, and you're like, right, okay, what's going on? And you know, you figured out, oh right, so I'm in uni, or I'm in college, or I'm in this job. But what? You know, what for? I think that's the message what needs to be put out here, is like, you know, there's all these ways you can go. Some people say, oh, go this way, come get a job down here, go up to get some education at that college over there, or something of the sort, you know. But sometimes maybe it's a misunderstanding, or the understanding isn't seen, that we can go and create our own way. Because, you know, there's a lot of pressure from sources that may seem outside of us, but really, when you think of it, it's how it's handled within. Now, I'm not saying anyone who chooses to do certain things with substances to just numb themselves and just avoid themselves of problems. I think there's a deeper issue beneath that. And not to make problems with anything else or go on sidetracks, but it is creation within itself. You've got to see it, you know. But like I said, if all you see is, oh well, I'm going to university, and then I need to go and get a job that I need to make sure that I can stay alive, you know, and then it's like, well, where's the purpose in that? You gotta go do something someone else wants you to do so that you can stay alive in the way they just said it. Now, I'm sure this is a sensitive topic too. The way people's lives can get burdened by simple things as such as taking care of responsibilities, but it's the way that you see it, you know. Because maybe some people go, oh well, I've got to just get a job to make some money, and then that's it, and I'll sit on my sofa, I'll drink my beer, and I'll watch my telly, and then what's that life worth living for, you know? So I think we'll start this mission off, but I like to bring it to a bit more of a lighter thing where, you know, let things be in a sense, a teacher. Because if you see things from a different perspective, certainly experiences can change your perspective, or simply meditating, as we just did, and see that life can be created from within. Your reality can be created from within. So if you're feeling down, you're feeling like, you know, it's not worth it, just remind yourself, or try to understand, that you are the creator of your own life. That's it. Now, what I wanted to do today was, hang on a minute, I just got a text message. Hang on a minute, you know, I thought this was just an envelope thing, you know. This LP production crew, they'd just come along, they'd drop down their envelope, and that'd be it. I thought I'd just come along, make my own video today, but no, look at this, man. LP Productions Christmas special. Walk north till the end of the day. PS, without using roads as much as possible. It's one of those, innit? I just came out for a gentle stroll down here just to give a little bit of a, you know, a talk about therapy and stuff. But, you know, I think that's what it's all about. Just not necessarily from a shameful point of view saying, oh, you just sit on your arse all day and twiddle your thumbs. And I think it's seeing a challenge. I can relate to this, you know. I think it's seeing the challenge as something to have fun with, you know. Screw it, let's do it. And there's actually a helicopter coming right over now. It's super low. Anyways, that's none of my business. I've got to go north, and a good thing is I did bring a compass with me, just in case I get lost in the dark. So that's north. I was heading the wrong direction because I just wanted a gentle stroll around here. Anyways, we'll go. We'll see what this mission does. Yep, as you know, north is technically up in some senses. We've just got hills and hills to deal with. There's a, as I said, there's a helicopter over there. I don't know what he's doing. Just did some mad manoeuvres when I was coming up here. He's probably fighting off some dragons or something like that. I don't know what police get up to these days. On we go. I don't know where I'm going. I'm probably not even going to use that much maps. I'm just going to walk north. Tell you what, we'll do that as a challenge today. I'll see how far I can get just by walking north. No roads. And immediately we've got a barn and some silos. Now, I have come in all black, so I am a bit camouflaged, but I'm not green. So yeah, I can certainly keep myself hidden in the dark, but it's about 11 right now. I did meant to start this at 9, but I actually set off at 9 to get here, so right, I think this farm is active. Some mushrooms. I think we're being guided today by the mushrooms. Alright, I don't know what this is. I'm not going to do maps yet. I'm only going to use maps if I'm in a precarious situation, but I'm just going to make sure that I'm not seen. It is Christmas holidays, but that doesn't mean shit to farmers. So I'm going to use these trees, although I do see some fences there. Yeah, I've either got those trees to go up there with, I've got these trees here to have a peek about, so I'm going to stay hidden for now. Okay, here we are. I've blown a bit of my cover here because I didn't go right next to it. Oh, did I just see a light? Keep going. This might even just be a public footpath. I'm just tripping about it. Oh no, that is a train. That's a farm truck. Right, where am I going? I've obviously got to get that way, that's north. What is this? Alright, I think what I'm going to do, because this is all gated off for some reason, I can't see any public footpaths. I'm gonna go against this tree line here and see what's over this bit, because I don't know if it dips down, but there's obviously nothing over there, and that's still north. Well, nothing too precarious. I'm keeping my feet about me, and I've just been having a look on the floor here, the tracks. I don't know if it's a cow, I don't know if it's a horse or a bull. I've not seen a bull or a horse or a cow in this field, but they look very recent, some of them. I can't see them anymore. Hang on a minute. That might be someone's garden. Shit. So, going over this hill, I don't know what to expect. I'm not checking maps. I'm just going north for the moment. Oh, bollocks. I nearly titted that. Oh yeah, we've got cows. They're all the way up there. I don't know if you can see them. Now, I'm not afraid of animals in that sense, but I have had an experience with cows. They do get quite curious, and if they do feel a little bit cocky, they'll have a good nip at you. Well, not nip, but you know, they'll have a good look at you. And I think I can hear a tractor as well somewhere. Oh, that's just cars. So I think I'm going to go in here. Yeah, there might be either a farm or something over there. Yeah, there's the cows. Quite a nice garden, but it's not got many things in it. Not to be a diss or anything like that, but I don't see much lemon balm. Where's the parsley, bro? Oh, that's a nice tree. Might be a birch tree because of all this. That's just dead bits. Very good for lighting fires. Right, I'm going Bravo 6. Got stone wall. Right, so as you see, there's a car there, I think, and then there's a house there. So I don't know where another house is on that side, so the road is just that way. I need to cross this road at a desirable point. Not in a bush, not through someone's garden, although it may seem I'm walking across one right now. I am trying to be as respectful as I possibly can. Ooh, that's a big house. Don't want to get spotted near that, but I do want to get this really cool view. Look at that. That's that right there is Ashersmeaken. Anyone's been there in the Wigan area, you'll know. It's a pretty nice place. Okay, house number 1. I don't want to go that way. I'm gonna have to go back in here and then see if there's another route up, because this thing might be their garden. Yeah, here. There's all this kind of stuff. all I need to do is find the road, cross the road without using the road, in a sense, and then carry on going north. And that's a nice tree. I don't want to touch it just in case it's poisonous, but I don't think it is. Be cool to know if that one flowers, can get its seeds. Alright, I must say I don't think I did very well against the cows because the cows are right there. But I am on a different territory. Where is the road? Oh shit, that's a garden right there. Come on, show me the way. House right there, that window's open. Gotta act quick, come on. Speed. Let's go this way. There's a fucking car right in my way. There's a driveway right here. And the car's right there. I don't know if you can see its lights. I'm gonna have to just go back a bit because I don't want to just spook someone walking out the driveway. Right, I'm doing it. Let's see what happens. I think the car just moved as I came here. Yeah, I think. No one there. It smells really nice around here. Oh, there's windows. Okay, what's this? Cows. There's the road. Right, so I've crossed the road. Problem is, there's that. And there's a lot of cars. Fuck it, here's the time. Now these sheep don't seem too interested. I'm gonna make sure I don't bugger them up a bit too much. I'm gonna just walk away from them as much as I can and then get into them woods. I'm not in sight of any farm, I'm just in sight of the road. Alright, so this is just some woodland. Bit of a bog. What was that? Oh, it was deer. It was deer. Thought I just saw a massive, is it greyhound? Or is it, what's them police dog ones? All look like deers. I thought I just saw like two dogs, which well, shit. This actually seems to be some sort of deer and human contraption to keep them out. Don't know what keep them out of, but it's not done a very good job. Oh shit. Doesn't seem to be too difficult. Ah, you bastard. And am I still heading north? Slightly. That way. Oh, there's another one of those fences. Could use some geo-wizard right now. Whoa! Jesus Christ. Right, okay. Yeah, I do have a bit of a problem. Oh, no. It's just that deer fence again, but there you go. Bollocks. Right, I just found out what this place is. Yeah, they're shooting something around here. Oh yeah, I've just got this to deal with. Right, a bag can go over first. No one here. Get off. Yeah, just more sheep, a pond and moleholes. Now, I don't know if there's a farm up there as well, but nothing to be worried about at the moment. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. Somewhat this way. Not gonna lie, I'm kicking up some distance here. Got some, looks like some old ruins here. Some old stone ruins. Proper stone stuff. That there. Whether it was just farm stuff. That's some proper ruins, that. That's what all the roads are made out of. Like all the road sides. And obviously some of the roads around here, oh shit, yeah, they don't seem to be too bothered. Just gonna keep going this way. There they are, they're going to intersect with me up there. Yeah, there were just a couple passing this footpath. That's not going to work. That might. Now I'm going to get that. Alright, awkward moment out the way. River. Ugh. And barbed wire. Okay. So as I was saying, if you want to keep on your feet doing this kind of stuff, you've got to keep your mind going as well for your next move. Fellas, don't do that if you've not got long legs. Here we are, out on the fields again. I don't know what that is up there. Some sort of wreath, what's it called? Heath. I don't know. Long things that grow near water when it's damp. Anyways, as you can see, we're out in the fields again, and there's a bloody load of people walking about. So, north, I'm guessing, is that way. So yeah, as I was saying, as I'm not using a map a lot, I'm only going to use it if I get into a bit of a complication. But, as you can see, there's a house right there. Don't know if it's a farmhouse. There's a house all the way over there, just behind the trees. So if I went this way, obviously I'm in sight of everyone right now. If I went this way, and kept going that way, I might not be able to get to my left to get out of the way of that house. If I went this way, am I just causing myself an inconvenience by walking through all of that? To be honest, it doesn't look that bad. Tell you what, we'll keep it sneaky just in case. We'll add a little bit of adventure to it. Okay, there's that house. Okay, so I'm inside anyway. Didn't matter. So we've got up there. I think that's a good shout because I can get up on the top of this hill and see what else I've got. All this line of hedge here doesn't look too passable, although there is a gate over there I could try and hop, but that is right next to that house. And I am right in view of this. I don't know what it is, but hopefully there's no one in and I'll be gone. How am I going to do this? That's all right. Okay, I'm going to head up here and use this tree line down there. Alright, this was a public footpath, but as you see, I'm not going that way. Magic. Seems we've just got more and more conifers up ahead. Obviously some deciduouses too there. Okay, so there is just a bloke just stood there for some reason. I think I might leave him be, because there's a road right here and I think I might try and pass it, and I've just had to check the compass again, and I was going that way, but this is north. So anyways, equally cool. Problem is there's a house right there. That's some sort of farm building. And I think someone's just got out the car and parked up. Alright, okay. Got a bit of a ditch there. Nothing I can't handle. Especially next to... Oh, okay. Hello, Mr. Car. I'm just treading over someone's fence. Casually. That's the way to do it. Okay, let's see. That's possible. Now I'm going to let myself have a few meters of clearance here because I do have to not die, because cars are coming past. This ain't a straight line, but you know. Ooh, ooh, what's this? Is it possible? Do I just want to get on that road there? Jingle bells, fuck off. Right, I did it. I am officially a hedge hopper. A hedge hopper. Right, we are off into the edges of these pines here, so I'm going to use them going across this farm, because oh, there's a there's a thing there. I think that was on as well. It was giving me a bit of a shock, but anyways, after just electrocuting myself on the world's shittest fence. I don't know how recent these tracks are, but they're pretty recent. And there's a fucking ton of pheasants. Jesus. Billions of them. Oh, there's a grouse as well. Oh, these little grouses. Meow. Alright, I am due north this way, so I'm going to head this way. But I'll probably have a little sit down for a second, because I need to recharge this battery and get the other one on as well. That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, recharge batteries. You see that little grouse there? Got some of that engine coolant, bruh. Got a nice bit of woodland here. Right, I just took a couple-minute break there just to reset the BPM of this track. You get me? But, and I also reset the well, I didn't reset the thing, I changed the batteries. Yeah, next mission through this. Okay, so what do we want to do? Do we want to go in sight of those guys, or do we want to go through there? I think we want to go this way. Oh, this is bollocks. Oh. Oh, I'm stuck. No, I'm not. There you go. Right. Enough with the noise. Aha. I can step over this one. Get out of the way. Ooh, I'm still in view. Okay. So if I just dip down there, I can't see anyone. And right, there's some cover over there. Just it, I'm trapped. Although I am in a nice spot here. Can't be seen from that one down there, but there is that down there. So, what have we got? I'm guessing, and there is a road there, so I don't know if that leads to a house. There's a public footpath. Eh? There's a mushroom as well. Okay, north is that way. I think I'm going to have to use this footpath unless it goes the wrong way. No, it looks like it's going the right way. I can dip a fence there, I think. Well, why do I need to use the footpath? Look, Thorin, the eagles have come. Oh, is it here? Got a bit of a pheasant, or whatever you call them, a grouse farm or habitat. Obviously farmers come and feed them. Nice chill spot though. We're at the edge of this field now. Not necessarily going north completely. Heading into them trees there. I don't see any houses, farms, you name it. I do see quite a lot of landscape over there though. So it must be high up. Memes. I just walked across this field. People were like, "Oh, why is he in that field?" But bit of footpath, mate. I did just add a lot of time on then, but that was fun. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. I'll try and zoom it in. But just to the right of these oak trees, like there, is Winter Hill and probably Rivington Pike. There's also the coast over there. I'm just in the middle of just the northwest, should they say, and just going straight up the middle of it. And all it is just this. It's just woods, sheep fields, and I don't know, everything else. See, this is what I was saying before. All these old English stones, which have probably come from a place like Rivington, or just dug up about, you know, they're all building stones, if you would call that, you know. And it's just made all these paths, and they're just God knows how old. I actually saw something over there before. I was going to go over to it, but I think I just got distracted. And I'm sorry, you are not stopping me from walking into a pine woodland. That is rule number 1 on LP Productions. Can I do this without severing my balls? Oh no. Oh look, a wooden fence that you can climb over. It's just got metal bits on it. Welcome to Wonderland. Am I going the right way? Get off. Yes. A little hill, do you say? There's grouses all aboutses. Or are they pheasants? I don't know. There's one there. Millions of them in here. I've already seen about 10,000. Her just like was 2-3 meters away from me right there. I think it's just popped out, it's dead. But I needed to say, there's a house right there, and there's all these ATV tracks everywhere. So if I'm going to get spotted anywhere, this is where I'm going to get spotted. So I'm going to need to figure out which way I'm going. North is dead ahead that way. There's something else down there. I can't see what it is, whether it's water or a building. I'm gonna go this way and then just try and stay at the sight of that thing. Whoa, fucking hell. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay further away from the house. Like literally walk west, because I'm just setting off all the pheasants and they're walking down, well, they're going to that house. So obviously they're just going to go, well, what, setting off all the pheasants? Okay, yeah, there is something else down there. Shit. I'm gonna keep going this way. There's a rabbit or hare literally stood right there. Well, there was two of them. There was one went that way and one went up there. Right, we've got farm buildings down there, houses down this way. Another grouse. Meow. Would you look at that? Now I can't really pick out any town names here. And oh shit, this fucking kid, oh god. This has turned into a mission now. Right, I'm not gonna obviously film the kids. Okay, farm building, got a fence there. Do I wanna? Don't think anyone's gonna come around here. I just gotta keep moving, that's the thing. Sheep vibing. I'm gonna go for these fences here. I don't know where the closest public footpath is, so I'm just gonna belt it down here, just in case the kids. Just in case the kids go a bit wallaby and go, oh, there's a person over there. Should he be there? That's where I've just come down. Some massive pine, or whatever it is. Pretty sure it's pine. Massive pine forest there. It's not massive, it's a verge compared to whatever's that way. Right, I am out of view of that house now, I think. Hopefully no one comes down here, so I'll try and still keep it on my toes. So we've got some houses down here. I don't know where I'm going to have to start using maps to actually get anywhere, but I'm just going to see if I can keep avoiding the houses, just, you know, that kind of stuff, because I don't want to just walk into somewhere where I'm going to have to walk through someone's back garden, or from, you know, where all kids are playing in that, because this is the Christmas holidays. Right, I'm going to see if I can put some bouldering practice into play here. We've got a double fence. And this one's really high. Give me that shit. Whoa! Oh, fuck. That was pretty mad. Now I need to, well, I can just get under this one. What I tell you, guided by the mushrooms. So north is exactly that way. If you can see over there, I'm pretty sure that's Bowland or whatever it is. I don't know what the one before the Lake District is, if you're going up north of UK, but I'm thinking there is obviously a road around here. I think it's just there. There's a house right here. It looks to be a public footpath there. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but I'm pretty sure right there, I think, on the camera, is a town called Preston, or a bit of a city, you know, bit of a bigger one than Wigan. And I think Blackpool, I don't know where Blackpool is. I just saw the tower before. Yeah, Blackpool is right ahead of me, right there. It's where the illuminations are. So I think I'm going to try and get towards Preston, because there's obviously, there's the river, is it the River Ribble up there? It's not the Mersey. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get there, because if this challenge is to go to the end of the day, zip that up. Got a bit of a fence here actually. I'm gonna try and get to the River Ribble and then see what I can do from there. I just don't know what's gonna happen around here, because this is the Midland Farms kind of stuff, and there's obviously a woodland I can run about in, but sometimes it does just get farmhouses or, you know, big houses. Oh, I think I've slightly avoided someone's house there and garden. Let's get over these bits. Alright, I've just heard some activity in this house here. Someone just closed a car door or a door. I'm going to see if I can get this fence or gate. Hopefully it's not too loud. Okay, that was a loud noise over there. Okay, I need some speed here, because I don't know what I've got. Smells like a nice field. Okay, got a bit of a ditch here. Let's try and get this bit. I think they can see me, unless they're in the bedrooms. Oh shit. Yeah, bit of a ditch there. Nice woodland though. I could attempt to pass that. What have we got? Okay, there's a house right ahead there. I'm gonna have to be quick for time here. There's a farm over there. Okay. Oh my god. We are shown the way. That was easy. Oh. Well, just a bridge across it. Oh, there you go. That would have been a bit of a plunge. Not a bit of a bog. But we're in the pines. Oh. Aliveness. Hey look, and there's an open gate. Wonder if this is a public. Ooh. What's that? What is this? Yeah, there's a house right there. Ooh yeah. That's a bit of a housing complex. Don't know where the road goes around here. I'm just probably dancing around it. Yeah, there's a house there. Just gonna try and keep in cover as much as I can, because obviously I don't know where the roads are. I don't know where someone's just gonna walk in front of me and just go, oh hi, why are you there? Okay, so we've got this. There's This looks doable. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? I was going to do some faffing with that one then, but I just used that to drop myself down. Okay, you've got houses over there. I've got a house there, that's the original one I saw. Got a house there or something there. And we've got the houses over here. Have I got any camo? I've got camo from behind. They can't see me. They're quite close. Yeah, this is a hot situation right now. Got a house over there. I'm in view of these guys. Those guys are behind me. And I'm walking towards one right now. Hopefully I don't meet, oh, hopefully I meet a road. Yep, just passing the fronts here. This is a road, so I'm just gonna be hasty on this one. Right, this is a road. Oh, a public footpath. Yes. Where is it? Down here. It says down here. I know, it's pretty much heading in a straight line then. You know, in video games when you can like just keep walking and you're just checking your inventory, you're just like, this is what you do, you just get your bag off your back, and if you need to drink some water, you just do this. Fuck.